Is it possible to make your 3D art stand out amongst all the other high-level candidates? It actually is, and I have a free tool that's going to help you achieve this. A 3D portfolio is a great way to pull all your skills together and showcase your work in one place. And because of these new tools, your 3D portfolio doesn't just have to live on a static web page anymore. And more importantly, your career achievements don't have to live on some boring resume. Now they can be an entire experience and tell a real story. Ask yourself, what kind of experience can you create with your 3D portfolio? If you want to get into environmental 3D work, you could put together a cohesive environment that the viewer can actually walk through. Or if you're into 3D modeling characters, you can have an experience where people walk around and actually get to meet those characters. You need something that people can remember you by. Something that pushes your work above and beyond. A key that can turn you into an unforgettable candidate. And that's where VIVERSE comes in. In this platform, you can upload games, apps, and experiences and host all of them for free. Thousands of people have already started creating really epic worlds. And one of my favorite parts is when you get to send that link. No sign-in required, no download, no login, they just get straight access. That is huge. So how come this is so powerful? People are turning their ideas and their artwork into full-fledged experiences. Take, for example, this creator here. This world utilizes a technology called polygon streaming, where they can stream high-quality 3D assets to the web. What a great way to show off your 3D body of work, right? Even as a 2D artist, I made a world showcasing my portfolio pieces as if they were in a gallery. Then it becomes this place that people can just walk around in and actually be a part of. And another really wild idea is when a creator made a whole interactive music video for people to experience their music through. How's that for a music portfolio? That is one of the coolest music portfolios I've ever heard of. And don't you think you would remember that before the 30 other songs you just listened to from a bunch of other candidates on SoundCloud or Spotify or whatever platform that they're looking at your work on? I think this 3D interactive music video experience would be the one that sticks out to me. From architecture to game development and even web development, you can bring your ideas to a physical reality. And here's another example of a designer mocking up an event space without needing to physically be there. Say your dream job is to be a 3D modeler and an interior designer for a company. You can show an example of that furniture directly in the house as an experience that somebody can visualize and walk through. It's even possible to implement VR, which adds a completely next level set of immersive experiences with your work. And these tools are accessible on multiple platforms like PC, mobile, and like I mentioned, VR, which is great because then there's no barrier for someone to actually get to accessing your work, no matter what device they're on. So why not consider making your work into a 3D experience? Something that's unforgettable. Let's dive a bit deeper on how these tools actually work so that you can be fully prepared and ready to take your world to the next level. VIVERSE Create is a simple and free interface that allows you to create a world. Head to Create, Create for free, and select Web Builder. The Web Builder is the easiest and the quickest way to get started. However, there are options to use game engines like Unity, PlayCanvas, Godot, and so much more. You can join our Discord below to ask about all the platforms we support, as well as request specific ones. But let's get back to the web builder for now. Once you create a new world, you can choose a template to start off with. If you want to design your idea from the ground up, I recommend the blank room gradient. Fill out some basic info like name, description, your favorite type of pizza, and obviously pineapple pizza is the clear winner of that one. Just kidding. There's nothing to fill out for that. You're also going to select the genre that you want your world to be under. After clicking Create World, go to your profile, click on the world you wish to go to, scroll all the way down, and then select your world by clicking on the thumbnail, and then select Edit. Another added bonus is not only are you going to be sharing your work in a unique and unforgettable way, but developers also have access to your work as they release on our homepage. Your work becomes a living, breathing part of the web where creators actively are. It's not just some random website that you make where people only get access when you just give them the link. Plus, you get to skip out on all that website building shenanigans, which is a whole can of worms of things to learn. I promise this is easier. Let's focus on what really matters, which is building 3D and showing off your beautiful work. Go into edit mode, and here you'll have 4 options for uploading. We'll be focusing on 3 of these. The first one lets you upload assets from Sketchfab. This one lets you upload your own files. If you want to add a link or video experience here, you could do that too. Even if you wanted to create something like like a VFX reel, you could create a whole theater experience and link in your demo reel so then people could actually go be there and experience it. And even better, of course, would be making it so that they can actually experience the visual effects around them in VR. The possibilities are quite literally endless. And I mean it. When you stumble your way into a chaotic cat world, you remember just how endless those possibilities really are. And hey, if you've been struggling to get a job in the industry right now, this could be something new to try out. It might be the next tool that sets you apart from other candidates. If you've already applied for several jobs and you're starting to feel hopeless, we actually have an option for you. We have a creator program where you can apply to get your 3D world or experience potentially funded. This is a great opportunity for you if you've been banging your head against a wall with no opportunities showing up at your doorstep. Or maybe you're showing up at their doorstep and nobody's answering. So what does this VIVERSE Creator program actually offer, and could this be the right fit for you? Watch this video next to see if it fits like Cinderella's slipper, the perfect fit.